Ah, man, I'm finally back. Man, I already know like my last video was like last July. The heck, I don't even remember, but it's probably gonna say when I check my other videos. But yeah, I'm finally back. I know it's been a while. It's been more than a while, but like I just been caught up with some things, and just been taking some time to focus on myself. And low key, since the weather is being it's as usual, as useful as ever. Why not just make a short video? But yeah, I'm back. I'm probably gonna upload this both on YouTube and Instagram, so tune in. But like, yeah, as you all know, we're in March now, and usually around this time, winter is supposedly supposed to be ending, and then we'll be heading into spring. But am I the only one who's questioning this? And I hope I'm not. And I'm just speaking in general. Why is it that every time it gets close to spring, like it gets close to the snow completely being gone, and then next thing you know, next day I'm waking up, it's already so many layers of snow back. Why even melt at this point? I'm not saying this is anyone's particular fault, but like, man, the weather be pissing me off because as soon as it feels like we're in spring, we're back in winter. Oh, and people say we can't go back in time, but the weather can do that. Like, and then it got me thinking. if if you had to pick where you had to live for the rest of your life, like you had to got to pick a country and had one of each of the seasons, which would you rather live in? And honestly, I feel like everyone, I mean, I guess it's really diverse depending on who you are as a person. But I decided why not just ask this and get this over with. But yeah, would you rather, oh no, this instead of it being would you rather, it's which weather would you rather? So let's get started. We're gonna start off with autumn, the weather right when summer ends and then it's getting all starting to get chilly and all that. And then it's September, yeah? Kids are back in school. And then the leaves start changing from green to like orangey yellow, orangey red, and they start withering and falling to the ground and making huge piles. And honestly, when you think about it like that, sure, it gets to be a lot because you have to clean all that up, and especially in your front and backyards. But other than that, it's not really an issue though. Sure. It does become a whole hassle to clean that all up. But at least it's better than shoveling 500, 100 pounds of snow. A dramatic effect. But it's like, overall, as long as you can as long as you're like, as long as you're quick with it and and if you have some help, it's not really like that big of an issue. So like, and that's like for mostly like, I'm not sure about other countries like, but as for Canada and US, yeah, it's quite a lot, and sometimes it takes more than just two people. But it's what it is. What it is. Now for winter though, winter. Oh my God, winter. I've talked about this before. Winter is such a frustrating time, like that ass, because it gets so cold to the point where it's like you have to wear 5 or 10 layers of clothes to not feel anything. You legit will freeze your ass to death if you do not have that many layers of clothes, like dead ass. And then it's slippery. The snow goes up to your knees, and it be freezing, and you have to wait for the bus because the roads be a madness, like icy, and people don't know how to drive. But dude, when I tell you I do not want to leave the house during this time, I am not I would rather do online school than be out in the snow. Because it is first of all too cold to be out. Just shopping as it is hard enough to get out when it's rainy and windy. But piles of snow, roads slippery. And it's like, dude, how do you manage not to break a leg or a limb from not slipping? And then you have to shovel it. Oh my goodness. And this is when flu season hits. Such a fun time, so fun. Yeah, yay. Can't wait for next year. And then oh my God. And then when it legit melts, and then legit freezes over, like it's all slushy, the snow is all watery and muddy and all that, and it's so warm, it legit feels like summer, and you're taking off your jacket or. But then a couple days later or hours later, it starts raining like crazy, and then the next day, it's a whole ice rink to school, and you're legit trying to grip or hold on to something so you don't fall. And don't get me started on the roads. The roads are just as a madness. And then we get the spring, which is honestly, I am always like cannot wait because it's so spring and summer. I wish 24/7 spring at least because it's not like fully just hot. But yeah, spring. I honestly prefer. I genuinely prefer spring. I'd rather take because then the flowers, the cool breeze, the sun out, being outside, having fun. Oh my goodness me, it's so peaceful. And it's like sure there's sometimes a lot of rain, but it's overall not bad. I'd rather take that than my chances in the snow, you feel me? Like that's just me. Now we get the summer. Honestly, it's my favorite season of all time because you get to just relax and unless you have to work, chill with family, be outside, go to the beach, swim, do some adventuring, and just having fun. That's much better. Sure, it's gonna be heat waves, and you're gonna feel like you're about to like melt like a snowman, but at least that's better than freezing. It's like it's super hard because would you rather be freezing to death or melting to death? But I'm curious though. What do you guys think? Which weather do you prefer? Summer, winter, fall, or spring? Comment down below and let's have a discussion. And don't worry, I'll try to be consistent again. I just needed some time to like get back into it, but I decided to do this since it just popped up in my head and I've just been sulking about winter because most people who know me know I hate snow like more than anything. But just as me. But like yeah, I hope you all are doing well. Take care and peace.